Hi, it's Jessica. Welcome to my studio. Today I'm going to do a walkthrough of some of my small art journals that I like to call my Books of Reverie that I just play in and just have a little chat with you. I didn't really do a lot of art this week. I wasn't feeling it, but I did have moments where I sat down and I picked up one of these books and I did a little work in them. So this one you may remember from one of my earlier videos. Let me stand up. I'm sitting down. Let me stand up so I can get it a little bit closer for you. And I put some fabric on there and some words. You've seen this before. If you haven't, this is some of that drywall tape. I like this stuff as a background. Some of my handmade collage, some more fabric, and I did some paint grunginess in the back. This is black mixed media paper. I played the first page. I played with the paper, and I really didn't have an idea what I was doing. But I decided to I used all different types of colors to see what happened when I put them on the black paper. So I took that page and made it into an art journal. Oh, and I started making these little clips and stuff out of leftover wire that I have. So I'm enjoying making those little doodads. And so I just played. Some black paper, drywall tape, marks, ink. Same thing over here. I think I used Neocolor 2 crayon. That page. Leftover. I cut up another painting that I didn't like. I put a whole bunch of paint on a piece of paper, and then I smushed another piece on top of it and pulled it apart. Let it dry, and it created these lines. There's a term for it. I don't know what that term is, but it creates these nice lines, if you can see them. And I like the mutedness of this page. I just want you to take a look at it. And I just added some. This is stuff that you use to put on, to wrap flowers, bouquets in. I think that's what it's for. I like that wedding look. So I still have, I can work on this page if I wanted to. This page right here. But yeah, so that's what I really worked on this page this week. I had a few minutes and I pulled out the blue, the aqua blue, excuse me, and I pulled out my white little pen and made some marks, and yeah, I really enjoyed that. Simple. I didn't have a lot of time, and that one is that. The other thing, I think, if you don't, another thought, that if you don't have, for these I use 20 gauge wire, just craft wire. It's actually copper coated wire, and it comes in a lot of different colors, but I think I need a thicker gauge. I just have a lot of 20 gauge. I probably need 18 gauge wire. It's just that it gets harder to manipulate I'm just doing it with my hands. I'm not using a tool or anything. So if you want to make these, just be mindful that this one is very, you can just bend. It's just very bendable. Okay. So a higher gauge wire, lower gauge wire would probably be better. Maybe I'll try one if I make another journal. I'll try it with 18 gauge and show it to you. And this is one that you might have seen before or not. This may be your first time. This is just, I just took a piece of black watercolor paper and folded it up and just started to play. I like the grungy look, and most of my when I make my collage papers, they come out kind of grungy, so I lean into that. So I just played. This is a polymer clay bead that I made. I tried to take it off because after I did it, I didn't like it, but it's gonna stay. It's like, who cares? It's my journal. It's not going anywhere. All right. So here's the inside of this. I built a whole bunch of layers up on this side. And then this side, I just kept it kind of muted. Just put some paint down, some inks. Let it drip a little bit. And that's what you can do. It's just all about play, and that's what I did. And this, I was looking at the art. This is in no way representative of the art of Nanette Carter, but she is a black woman collagist. And she makes these big, beautiful collages that aren't on top of paper. She uses mylar, and she just the collage is like right on the wall. And they're very colorful, and they have marks in them. Very beautiful. And she, some things she explores in her work is balance, and so she has pieces that kind of look like this, like balance of things. And so I just did a little collage with some of my papers and just did like a little topsy-turvy balance type of piece inspired by her. But hers are very, you see that? And then this page, some fuchsia paint, and this, I did this side first, put some layers down, some of my paper towel leftovers, and I embellished it just a little bit. Put some paint here, put the paintbrush to make it like have peaks, and let it dry. I like that. And this is a page from a dictionary. When I saw I was just going through my papers and I saw the rebirth and receive. I love that, so I pulled that out. And it turned into, it looks like a cohesive spread. I could put some of this yellow on the other side, but if you look closely, this side has yellow, and it has this right here, and has this little bit right there. So it does kind of flow, and the pinks are on each side too. And the background brown paper that I used is on both sides too, so it kind of has like a cohesive flow to it. Okay, so I have another page that I can play with. One way that it's easy for me when I don't have a lot of time to just come and sit down. I have my table already set up for art. I'm lucky that I have a room dedicated to my art. I've been making jewelry for so long and art for so long. Well, I just started really with the abstract mixed media art within the last couple of years. But even if you just have a table, a tray table, a card table, some place where you can easily access your art and just pick it up, maybe leave one of these journals by your bedside with some Neocolor 2 crayons or some markers, and just give yourself time to play. And so when you set up your table so that it's so that you're ready to create. It's not, you don't have to think a lot, you don't have to do a lot. All you have to do is come, sit down, and start working on your art. You may have to pull out some things, right? You may have stuff put away in a box or something, but you just have to pull it out, pull out your little collage papers, your journal, and your pens, and just start working for 5-10 minutes. Okay, so that's my suggestion, is to try to, I'm sorry that it's moving. Try to create a space so that you have easy access to your art. Okay, moving on. This this book I made with just regular copy paper. And I could tape up the edges. I need to get some washi tape, I think. Some cute washi tape so I can do the edges. Simple way to clean it up a little bit. But it doesn't need to be cleaned up because these are my art journals. This is where I get to play. This is my book of reverie where I get to lose myself. Just started this page. I'm not done with it. Right. I have a nice length in the back that I can work on. Okay. This goes back onto this one. Let's put that back. And this one I just made. This one I used actual watercolor paper, cotton. This isn't a painting that I made that I did not like, and so I decided to turn it into a book of reverie. And I haven't done any work inside of it. I just folded the paper up, and actually it's not, it wasn't watercolor paper. It's not watercolor paper. It is actually mixed media paper, rough mixed media paper. But it's 140 pounds, 300 grams. It's rough mixed. I got it from Michael's. It's their Artist Loft brand, and it's their mixed media paper. It's mixed media rough. And I haven't started anything in this. Did I say that already? Probably. Just want you to see the beginnings of it. And it already has like a foundation. So if you have something that you don't like, if you fold it up, you may, I actually like this cover. I may embellish, I may not. I may work on it, I may not. Like this is a nice page to work on if I wanted to. If I could just leave it, and then I can work on this page. What I did was I had I taped the middle of a sheet of paper, and this was on the other side of that, so, which I really didn't do too much. And that's it. I have extra pages to work on. This is the back. So the front is the front and the back are already done. Just have a couple pages in here. So those are my books of reverie, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I really appreciate you being here. Of my work, please feel free to like and subscribe. Again, my name is Jessica. I'm a mixed media artist and jewelry designer, and these are my books of reverie, and I hope to see you in the next one. And please, if you don't have time for long periods of art, find time in the creases of life to just work on your art. And one of the best ways to make it possible for you to do that is to set up a place where you can just go and have your materials right next to you, pull them out, and so you can just work, or you can sit down at a table and just work on your art. So that's my advice for this video, because sometimes we're not feeling it, but we do still want to make art, and we can make art in the creases of life. Okay? All right. That's it for me today, and I will see you in the next one.